Alright guys, in this second video here, or part 2, we're going to be getting this jack here straightened back out with the come along, and we're going to get it welded back in place here. Just reefing on her now, trying to get her bent back into shape. Not sure if this was from the same incident or if this had happened a different time. I'm not quite sure, but it was bent pretty good. This cross member that this jack is welded to is cracked slightly on that opposite side of the jack where I'm standing, about 1.5 inches towards the frame from the lift jack. So I'm just giving her the old eyeball, wondering if this cable's gonna come snatching back into my face. We'll chance her one more time, I suppose. Looks kind of sketcy. Make sure my safety glasses are on. Yeah, I better get something in case that thing snaps off there. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Looking around what I can see, spotted a piece of rubber that I tore off a roof I was using for a tarp. Yeah, that's pretty heavy, that'll work. Throw that over top there and maybe give it something to wrap around in if she decides to blow on me. That wouldn't feel good. I was reefing on that come along and it was being fairly stubborn. Thought it might have been hitting the ground, but it wasn't. Giving her the old eyeballer. What the hell, we'll give her a couple more cranks here and see if we can get her a little straighter. Pulled it quite a bit more those last 2 cranks if you're watching the bottom underneath the tarp there.
I wonder what would happen if you...
So I decided to let her off here and go ahead and hook her on straight back. It pretty much stayed where it was. It let off a hair, but so I get it all hooked up here and get it pulled back a few clicks, and of course I got my safety bar up on the bed there so nothing happens if something goes south. Not gonna fall down on me. If your dump trailer does not have one of those, you should seriously think about adding one or getting something in there that's safe so if something happens that thing ain't coming down on you, because that might ruin a guy's day. So we'll give her a few more pulls here, get as much out of it as I can. Just eyeballing it, it looks pretty dang close. That bottom foot's a little messed up. I never bent that back, but not really going to hurt anything. So we'll get her ground down here. That little support there in the front and that toolbox kind of made for a hard time of getting that powder coat ground off. That shit really smokes when you start welding on it, so was trying to get as much as I could off of there. Alright guys, so we're gonna start welding this thing up here. Gonna be using the Miller Multimatic 200 again. Threw a couple tacks on her to start out, just brushing them off. We're using the Miller just on its 120 volt setting. Need to get me a cord built for that 30 volt plug in the shop there. But for this small of a project right now, it's works just fine on 120. I pretty much always run this Miller just on the auto set settings. 99% of the time it's perfect for what I'm doing. Once in a while I'll adjust the wire feed speed or the temperature setting or your amp setting. But like I said, 99% of the time it just is a dream just to set your metal thickness or your material thickness and leave it set at the preset settings and just run with it. This, I can't speak highly enough of this machine. It's any of y'all looking for just a all-around good machine to have in the shop, this could be the one for you. Did a lot of research on it before I bought it. I've had a couple Millers in the past, both of which were just a 120 only machine, which having the capability on this machine to go to the 30 amp plug is super nice because that extra voltage definitely comes in handy. Start running into thicker shit, definitely going to need some higher voltage, and mainly this thing is super nice as far as portability goes. If I had a big shop, I'd definitely be nice to have a dedicated 220 volt machine, but as far as the portability aspect of this machine is just incredible, so can't say enough good things about that.
Yeah.